Address कर ले viewers. Today we have Durgesh Desai. He is an engineer and has completed his MBA from Tapmi College. So today he will be sharing his scoop with all of us. So hi Durgesh, how are you?
Hi, sir. Very good. And how are you?
I am doing good. So how is lockdown treating you? Working from home?
Yeah, so 3 months alone here in Pune. So our office just started in June. So now it's sort of alternate weeks in office. So
Wow.
it feels better in matlab, it's getting a little bored at matlab, alone at home. So yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. So can you brief about your profile to the viewers?
Yeah, so I've did my engineering from Mumbai University, from Vidyavarni College of Engineering so basically a mechanical engineer. Then I applied for an MBA, did my MBA in TAPME, majored in finance and minor subject was operations. Post that, I got a call, campus recruitment from Bajaj Finance, and I'm working there for the past 3 years.
Oh, wow. Good. So you must be getting a good amount of experience from Bajaj Finance.
Yes, definitely. I think the experience
Great,
has been
great.
really nice so far.
Okay, nice. So let's go a bit in flashback. So 5 years back. So
Yeah.
what was the thing that motivated you to go for an MBA? So you are from an engineering background, not going for ME, not going for MTech, not going for GRE, and not going for a job. So you chose MBA. Why?
Yes.
And why
So
finance sector?
yeah, so while doing my engineering, I basically realized I didn't really like the subjects too much. Matlab, when I chose my career, probably it was more due to peer pressure. But having said that, I thought I would do well. But in my second or third year, I think third year mostly, I realized it wasn't. Matlab, I wasn't too much comfortable in engineering. So I looked at other career options where matlab, what should I do next? And I think one of my college friends, so he mentioned, why don't you do an MBA? So I looked at matlab, researched it, and there I think I found that I think this is a good career option. Also, I think there was one subject we had in third year engineering. So it was not a engineering subject, it was related to finance, e-commerce,
Mhm.
and I don't exactly remember the subject. And there I sort of got a taste of some concepts in finance, and so that really intrigued me. Plus, I think my father was a CA and my mom, so she also works in Bank of Baroda. So you always had this finance talks at the dinner table. So I was
Oh.
naturally a little bit curious. This when I went through the subject, it was sort of a first-hand experience in the financial terms, what sort of concepts you read. So that got me interested, and then it was in that time, in third year, final fourth year, where I decided I think I should do an MBA, and so with a major in finance. So probably in my fourth year, I made that call.
Oh wow, great. So once you decided that you want to go for MBA, you appeared for all the entrances. You
Yes,
must have appeared for the GDPI process of not only TAPMI but for other colleges
yes,
as well.
yes.
So can
Yes.
you share your experience about the preparation and the GDPI process?
Yeah, so GDP, I think, so for me, it was a little bit of a barrier because I'm not much of a talkative person. I find it difficult clearing GD. So that problem I faced in my MBA as well. So luckily for TAPME, we didn't have a GD as such. So at that time, we had an essay writing. So instead of a GD, there was an essay writing. So they had given us a topic, 20 minutes to write, I think to 150 to 200 words, and post that was the interview, 15-20 minutes. But in other colleges, so I think I'd applied, gave interviews for some 8-9 colleges. I think 3 or 4 I had to give a GD, whereas the rest it was mostly essay writing. In my time, like that essay writing was the norm. So most colleges had switched over. So if you so my experience of GD in GDs in well, at least in the 3 4 which I give. So I was I I would be honest enough, and I really struggled. So I had practiced a lot, but still, when the time came, wasn't able to speak a lot. Probably spoke once or twice, and I didn't get selected also for those colleges. So it was a little bit lucky that for TAPME I had a essay writing, and that sort of neutralized my weakness. To be
So
honest.
something that you can share about this essay writing, the VAT process.
The VAT, so it's for VAT they basically give you at least the 5 6 topics which I remember. Mostly were general topics which where you can say they were the news of the time. So for that I would be just my advice would be to just brush up on your current affairs stuff, because mostly the topics are related to what is happening around you. So
Mm-hmm.
uh, probably last 6 months, probably last year would be max, but at least 6 months of current affairs. You should be a little bit, if you are thorough in that, it would really help you, both in GD as well as in PI. Because even the GD topics were pretty recent development. So I think if you're brushed up with your current affairs, I think you will take care of both.
Correct, correct. And I guess this year there are so many topics related with
Uh,
current affairs.
yes.
Okay, do you remember any of the questions that were asked you in interview where you were also made to think a lot or was supposed to give a very good answer about?
My interview, so most of the interviews were CV related. So I think for TAPME one, it was pure CV related. And since I was a fresher, there was not too much to be asked. So it was mostly centered on my CV, on my engineering time. So the typical questions which you can expect, matlab, I had that in 2 3 colleges as well. What was your favorite subject in engineering? Tell me something about your final year projects. So your hobbies. So it was mostly CV based, not too much outside the realms as well, outside the, and very few questions I can remember which were not related to my CV. So I think, and this I would say is very important in your MBA as well. When you have to give interviews for jobs, you have to be very thorough with the CV. I think whatever you write, make sure you are aware of everything, because if someone asks you any questions related to that and you're not able to answer, then that is an issue. So be
Mhm.
very thorough with your CV, be it for any interview, MBA, going ahead, job related. So I think that would be my one advice.
Okay, great, great, great. Now let's talk a bit about Tapmi. So you were there for 2 years, almost 2 years. So how
Yes.
was your experience and give us certain insights which only a student would be knowing about?
I think TAPME, I think it was, to be with 2 of my best years, probably, I would say. So when I started, this was my first time actually. I had left Mumbai without, well, outside of home. So initially it was a little very tough. So when my parents left, so for the first week it was very uncomfortable. But then as the time went on, I really felt at home. Uh, TAPME, I think so. A couple of things which really come to my mind is the campus. The place is absolutely spectacular. It's in the middle of a jungle, so a lot of scenic beauty around. As far the college is concerned, I think three things which really come to my mind. First is the discipline. So, one, lectures start at 9. So the clock basically runs your life at TAPME. Whenever your lecture is scheduled, it starts at that time. If you're say 1 minute late, you're marked absent, and then you get a subgrade. So one is punctuality, as far as the lectures are concerned. And this I've for 2 years I experienced that. It's not that in for the first year they are a little strict, for the second year it's lenient, continuous till my last lecture. मतलब, punctuality was very important. Second, I would say is the infra. I think TAPME has one of the has a very good infra for finance students. They have a dedicated Bloomberg lab. I think they after I left, they also introduced, I think, a Reuters lab with Reuters terminal. So very good infra. The library, all the all the facilities which you have at the campus are really top notch. And this was the first time I really, for my last, I think, till graduation in Mumbai University, it was more the course, the subjects were taught on blackboard and all. It was normal routine stuff, but in TAPME they use a lot of what you can say, different methods to teach. So it's not only just the textbook, your normal stuff. So that was very interesting. And the third part is the crowd. And so in our time, we had students from over 19 states in India. So that was a good experience. You mix with a lot of people, understand what they think, freshers, work ex people. So that was a very good experience. So I think overall it was I would say these three are the main points, which I really loved TAPME for.
Oh, great, great, great. Okay, so that's it from my side. Is there any pro tip that you want to give all the aspirants, MBA aspirants, about the preparation or about GDPR or about the TAPME college?
I think one tip what I'll give is so I think two, three tips. One is in the exam, be calm, don't panic. I'll give you my experience in CAT, especially the maths part. So I was pretty strong in maths, not so much in English, but in the maths part, I fumbled a lot. I was not able to solve questions. So I just paused a little bit and just went ahead, and again at the in the last half an hour I relooked at the questions. I was able to solve them. So in the exam you probably may face situations where you're not able to answer few questions. It's fine, just move ahead, be calm, don't lose your cool. Don't panic, I would say. Related to GDPRs, be thorough with your, I think, brush up on your current affairs because it helps. It's and you can and be thorough with your CV. I think these three things I would say will do you well.
Okay, great, great, great. Thank you so much, Durgesh, for your time, and we wish you luck for your future endeavors.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.